All right, welcome everybody to the stream. It is Sunday night. Peyton, Sarah Young, our biggest fan, already joined the chat. Welcome. I know it's 4:05 a.m. in South Africa. So I know you're a real one for still joining in and being able to see what's going on. Am I the only one seeing that my camera quality improved? Let me double check. I'm just looking at myself and I'm a little more clear than what I used to look. Okay. Yes, yes. All right, Sarah. Listen, I really appreciate you joining on. Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm getting to the times now, and you know, feel free to stay. Feel free to go to sleep. I'm not sure if you already took your sleeping medicine, but I appreciate you for joining on, guys. A lot to talk about, a lot to discuss, a lot of things to unpack. First things first, you know, nothing too crazy, but please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please watch some videos. I uploaded some shorts. I uploaded videos, and every stream that I do, I upload. And yeah, just subscribe, like the videos, and again, just watch however you please, and use me as a guide to continuously become better every single day, every single week, month, quarter, and year. So yeah, that's about it. Please subscribe, and nothing too crazy. I'm gonna try and be posting a lot more, just to get into the algorithm of things, but nothing insane here. So guys, it is Sunday night. What have I done since Wednesday? All right, since Wednesday, I have still consistently been going to the gym. I'm been getting stronger. I actually added a 10-pound weight to my pull-ups. I'm averaging about 120 to 135 pull-ups each day, and I'm adding a 10-pound weight to that just so I can get stronger and get my back bigger. I want a bigger back because when you wear a t-shirt and you look big in it, the back really accentuates the sexiness of how you look. So it's a great time. And just finishing up work again this week was kind of hard because it's my first week at my new job. They've been working the shit out of me, and I don't know if I can tell you guys where I work, but if you feel like you need to know, please go to my LinkedIn and you can just see where I work. Obviously I work in finance. However, I'm not 6'5" and I don't have a trust fund. But I do have a portfolio, so that's pretty cool. I have a stock portfolio. Now that I left my old job, I think I can give advice now on where to invest, which is a really good thing. It's more content, more value added to you guys. And I'm a big investor. I'm a big advocate for investing. I invest in the stock market every single, I believe, every 2 weeks I invest in the stock market. I do a good amount. I'm gonna get the details later on this week to see what my limits are and what I can tell you. But we have about $40,000 coming in next week that we are going to invest into the stock market. And again, I don't know yet what stocks I can tell you, but it's really just stuff in the S&P 500. So feel free to do that with information with how you choose. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, and if you feel like you need to follow along, please do. All right, it is Sunday night, guys. I hope you haven't left anything for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. Another week starts, another strong opportunity for you guys to continuously become better. And again, I don't know how else to. I sound like a broken record at this point. I'm just telling you guys, you need to become better. You need to continuously improve, because as time goes on, it's gonna be wasted, and you don't want to waste the time. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of years of people coming together and surviving, right? You have like a lineage of ancestors that are coming in, and let's just say that like the last 20 ancestors that I have right now are watching me, and I think it's up to me to set the standard of saying thanks for allowing me to be here in this world. And it gets to the point where now it's up to me to just improve or elevate a bit of my lineage higher, and then it's up to my kids or grandkids to do that later on. It is Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have many viewers. I have 2 viewers. I know Sarah Peyton, Sarah Young is one of them. Appreciate you again for joining the chat. There's a lot of stuff going on over the next few weeks. The first thing I'll talk about is, yes, the US Open. It is right across the street for me. I am very, very excited. I went to one last year. I had tickets to go to the semifinals and finals. However, me being a capitalist pig, I fucking sold them so I can make some money. I kind of regret it. I thought that Novak Djokovic was not going to be participating because he fucked up his knee. And then he came back to Wimbledon and made it to the finals, and then he won the gold medal. And now he's back in the US Open. So last year it was a matchup between him and Daniil Medvedev. Daniil's been on a decline lately. I'm not sure what's going on. I need him to get back into it. Hopefully, we see another Carlos versus Novak shot, because that's really the best way to go about it. I'm a big Novak Djokovic fan. You know, I love Carlos. He's a great guy, super nice. But Novak is from Serbia. You know, my that's my European brethren, right? I need him to win. He's 37 years old. He's the GOAT as of right now. The GOAT. He's better than Federer, and he's better than, what's his name? Oh God, I forgot his name. Oh, Nadal. Rafa Nadal. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my voice. Let me drink some of this. So let's. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard. Yannick Sinner, I think, is the Italian guy. He actually tested positive for steroids. Here we are, our boy Novak Djokovic. I'm gonna try to do streams on some of these tennis matches. It's just that the problem is that most of them are around. It's like from 11 a.m. up to like 7 or 8 p.m. And I have work that I have to go to. Obviously, if I'm home, I'll be able to do this. But yeah, and then I have to go to the gym. So I know for the finals for sure, I'm gonna be streaming that reaction, because again, I love tennis, and you know, feel free to join and have some fun. But we have Novak here. And then I think Sinner is also, I mean, he's like the number one. Zverev is here. A lot of big time players. Fritz, the big boy. I think Ben Shelton is here as well. So that was really a good time. Yeah, we have a lot of, here's Carlos ranked number 3. I honestly think he's better than Yannick Sinner. But if that's what they do, then it is what it is. I can't control the rankings. Here he is. He got tested positive for steroids, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he got his title stripped. 100,000. Wow, look at these. Jeez. Yeah, guys, I'd love to be a tennis player. If I could choose a sport that I could be really, really good at, it'd most likely be tennis, because it's just like you get like very like the sponsorships you get are very like luxury, and the I guess like the lifestyle is like very nice too. Like you're known everywhere, and like tennis is like it's like a really fun thing to play. When I was younger, I was a wrestler, as you guys know. I wrestled for about 10 years, and I was traveling all over the U.S. when I was a kid. I didn't really look at tennis like that, and then I grew up, and then tennis was just like there, and I'm like, it's a crazy ass sport. Again, I started watching it last year in the U.S. Open, and then I've been hooked on ever since. So I've been watching all the tournaments. Oh man, drinking a Diet Coke. For those of you that think Diet Cokes are bad for you, it's been debunked. I highly recommend you guys watch Greg Doucette. He knows what he's talking about. He's a true G in the fitness game. All right, so round 1 starts tomorrow, and then as we go along, I will try to provide some type of coverage on the U.S. Open, and hopefully I snag some tickets, because because your boy's excited. You know what I mean? But listen, what else is new with you guys? Let me know. How's life? How's the goals? What are you guys up to? It's I guess there's a lot of things going on right now. It's the middle of the year. I know a lot of people are on vacation. I know a lot of people are just continuing to, enjoy the last bits of summer. As I was telling you guys before, please don't put off the gym. It's very important again because it's it's like the end of summertime right now, but the weather is still really good for you to go out and do it now, as opposed to doing it in the cold and being able to walk through it, and then it gets darker early. It's already getting dark before 8 o'clock. So you guys have a good window of opportunity these next 2 months, and I hope you guys take it in and just continue to become great and become better and stronger physically, mentally, socially, economically. There's a lot of things you can do. Something new. I have been pet sitting for the past week and I've fallen in love with the dog. Well, Peyton, guess what? We all have that same issue. I was pet sitting my neighbor's dog before they moved to Florida, and I actually fell in love with their dog as well. I'm a very big dog guy. However, with my fast paced schedule, I cannot own a dog, unfortunately, because I just wouldn't have time. And also in New York, there's like a lot of conflictions with pets because the daycares cost a lot of money, and then with the fast-paced schedule, they're hard to travel with as well. There's like a certain limit of dog you can have in the subways, and then like flying everywhere is going to be a problem. So yeah, I just can't have a dog right now, but love dogs. I do plan on getting a dog in the next few years, and if I do get one, I'm getting a German Shepherd, a black German Shepherd. They look like wolves, and I'm just a guy that wants a very like alpha dog. That's just I love those things, right? They're so cuddly, they're so smart. They follow your order, and I love dogs, the best dogs. So, Peyton, feel free to tell us more information about this dog, but enjoy the time while you have it and play around. Let it de-stress you. Dogs are very good playmates and friends to be able to just like forget about things if you have something going on in your life. But I'm very, very jealous of you, so feel free to continue to enjoy this time and really just keep babysitting that dog or pet sitting that dog, I guess. But yeah, just what dog is it? What's the breed? I want to know. All right. Um, he's a Rottweiler, 3 years old, so friendly. Better be friendly. What the fuck? Luna. Oh my god. Why does everyone name their dogs Luna? I had a ex girlfriend one time. Her dog was Luna as well, and then I have a friend whose dog's name is Luna. Let's see what. Ooh, yo, my friend had this dog. Yeah, my friend had this dog. I love Rottweilers, but my god, they have so much energy. So much energy. I was so scared of this dog. I'm not usually scared of dogs, but with this Rottweiler that my friend had, his dog was so energetic, and like that fucker was just like wrestling with me, taking my shit, running away with it. I had to like chase after it. I mean, damn. Like it was I love that thing to death, by the way, but that was damn. Rottweilers, they got energy. They got energy. Little dots as eyebrows. She tacked me to the ground the other day, and I went tumbling. She tacked me. I went tumbling to the ground. Hayden, I don't know how tall you are, but I assume this Rottweiler is pretty strong in the strength game to just have you tumbling on the ground. So if that was the case, then hey, that was the case. But damn, hey, more power to you. Listen, it's all love. Dogs are a man's and woman's best friend. So again, enjoy the time. There's a lot of things going on, and I guess keep playing around with the dog. But what is this? Arklo sent me best viewers on Jaya Corp. Brother, I don't need viewers. Is that still a thing? Do people still spot viewers? I'd rather do it naturally. I just feel like it's very unauthentic to pretend to have like viewers on your streams. There's actually been like rumors that the big Twitch and Kick streamers have been botting viewers. I mean, if so, shit. Maybe they know something I don't, but I don't know. I find that weird. I don't want to do that. I guess this is a fucking commercial. I'm just gonna ignore it. All right, guys. Again, it's Sunday. A lot of things going on. Oh, actually, I will say this. In 2 weeks, I will actually be flying to Uzbekistan. I don't know if you guys know where that is. But let me show you. I'm going to be in Uzbekistan. This is where I'm from. It's a very, very small country that not many people know about, unfortunately. And yeah, it's in Central Asia, right under Kazakhstan, and then it's Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Afghanistan. It's a bunch of stands. Um, this country's in Central Asia. It's not in the Middle East, and it's actually pretty peaceful down there. It's not what you think. There's no like war going on. So I'm gonna be going there. I'm revisiting, and I'm gonna be just having some fun. So feel free to follow me on my Instagram to see my journey. It's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a lot of food. It's cheap as shit out there, so I'm gonna be going to the parties, and I'm not gonna be drinking though. No, I lied. I'm gonna be drinking a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna have some fun. I don't know if I can take my stream setup because, well, I don't want to get arrested. I don't know how the laws over there work. I took a drone there one time, and I didn't get detained, but they were like, "What the hell is this?" I'm like, "Hey, chill. I just wanted to check out the sites. It's not that serious." So yeah, I'm a little scared of that. So I'm probably not gonna stream, but I will be automatically posting videos on YouTube, just to keep the momentum going, so you guys have something to watch. I don't have many subscribers right now, but again, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube. Feel free to subscribe or follow my Instagram, and yeah, we'll just continue to go from there. And then this week or this coming week, what's happening, right? It's my second week of my new job. Again, continuing to become better. I'm actually getting back into the rhythm of learning Korean. If you don't know, I speak Korean, and I'm pretty good at it. I can do conversational Korean. I've done that for about 2 years now. And just to like give you context, I started learning Korean because I'm very big into K-dramas, and I'm a guy that loves like those dramatic, shows, kind of like Grey's Anatomy, but K-dramas, they have like very cute and like quirky, I guess, plot twists. So I've been watching those for a long. I think I've been watching those since 2021. It's been 3 years, and I watched it so much that I started picking up Korean, and now I can have conversational Korean with any random. So yeah, if any Koreans in the chat, 안녕하십니까, 반갑습니다. All right, so there is a few things that I wanted to show you guys, and it's really just about not being a dumbass. Really just focusing on this stream. I really want to focus on people just being normal. I find that there's not a lot of normal people these days. They act like dumbasses. I have no idea why. So I'm just gonna play some clips for you guys to just break down, the stupidity of some individuals. And if you take this the wrong way, I'm really sorry. Maybe you're acting that way too, but please don't be a dumbass. You have to set a good example of yourself. You are an extension of your family, your name, and who you are towards the outside world. Okay. I hate when people say, "Oh, like you shouldn't really care about what people think about you." Bitch, if you're acting like an asshole, you should care what people think about you, because no one's gonna want to be around you. People are gonna have a very bad image of you, and that's you don't want to leave that type of legacy when you leave this earth. So, again, let me just show you this shit right here that I want you guys to understand. Please don't act like this person right here. His name is, I forgot his name, but it'll come to me. So I'm gonna just show you this.
Strip club money.
You ain't got no strippers in here.
Nah, I was getting right with sexy. God damn. I was getting right with sexy right
now. I ain't
though.
gonna lie, I can't let a stack of money sit nowhere. I got like post-traumatic stress.
From what?
I just like to throw money. when I see it.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I what's it called though?
Guys, it's Trippy Red. I forgot. That's who it is. Guys, please don't act like this dumbass. I have no idea what the context is of that situation, but you know, again, seeing it from the distant perception, I'm watching a guy just throw a bunch of money in the air for no reason, smoking weed, chains all out. I am by no means am I a hater on the fact that you wanna buy expensive things. I actually love the fact that you want to buy expensive things as a person because you worked really hard for it, and it's it's not easy to become something in this world to be able to buy very expensive stuff. However, there are moments where you have to understand that you just can't act like a dumbass. And again, I understand Aiden Ross is more on the entertainment slash creator side of streaming, and he brings on a bunch of different characters that have different personas and different, I guess, characteristics and how what they want to do. The problem is, in the long run, it just creates a very bad perception. Like Trippy Red, he I guess is a musician. He's very successful at it. I listen to his music. He's very very nice. I love Dark Knight, Gummo, and I listen to it at the gym. It's a very good song. The problem is that how you act in the real world. I think the a very important thing in the real world is being able to have a genuine conversation. And Trippy Red is a guy that many people will have a hard time, I guess, accepting in having a genuine conversation just because of the way he acts. And it's, I do tell people don't let anyone's judgment dictate your behavior and what you want to do. However, there is a double-edged sword to that. And I'll just bring this example again. I tell people don't let someone kill your dreams. And if your dream is to become a rapper or a singer or an NBA player or a football player or an investment banker, whatever it is, go for it. Don't let anyone tell you no. However, you have to still be realistic about it, right? Not everyone can be an NBA player. If you're 5'3", you're definitely not getting anywhere in the NBA. Possibly the G League if you have like super freak generational athleticism. It's the same thing with you know acting the way you act, right? Don't let nobody's judgment dictate your behavior. However, there's a double-edged sword to it. If you act like an idiot, people are going to conceptualize you as an idiot, and when you try to have a genuine conversation, it's not going to work. There's so many cases of this happening all around the world where if you have like even in school, right, we always had a class a clown, and a lot of people wouldn't take that person seriously when he would try to be doing something serious. So that's really the thing about you know being normal, right? I don't want you to be a fake person. You can be yourself, but again, there you have to become a person where you bring value and ingenuity to a conversation so that you can have something organic with you in regards to the context of whatever conversation you're having. And for example, like with my friends, we have really genuine conversations. We talk about a lot of different things. They come to me for advice. I go to them for advice. And if anything happens, I can say something without having the feeling of, oh, they're going to laugh at me about it because they're not going to take me seriously. I'm a very serious person, and we can have some good conversations to be able to just continue on what we're doing. People like, and also let me show you this clip. This is another thing that I like I wouldn't want you guys to really follow along. I know that and a lot of people hate this guy actually. This is just weird. So let's just watch this as well. This is something else that I'd want to like have you guys seen. I'm sure you guys have seen this video, and I'm just gonna play it back for you. And Peyton, if you haven't seen this video, just for context, this is a guy. I think it was in Miami. Just watch. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Y'all like bodybuilders?
Bodybuilders?
Yeah.
I like skinny, scrawny guys.
How about multimillionaires? How about 8 inches and thick? How about talented? How about loving and respectful? I lost my wife 10 weeks ago, 21 years faithful. My daughter committed suicide 3 weeks ago.
Oh shit.
13. She was faster than me at 12, and I run a 6-minute.
It's actually funny because you guys can hear the interviewer say, "Oh shit!" So, like, even he knew this was like getting a little too far. And you know, obviously, at first, it's, you know, you can joke about that. Oh, what about multimillionaires? You know, like that could be taken on as a joke, but then he just started taking it way too far. Just like keep watching the shit.
Mile. My testimony, I'm nothing but pure, and I ask you if you want to be in the YouTube channel. And you like scrawny guys.
I know he trauma dumped.
Yo, like, this is the craziest thing. And like the girl at the end said it best. Like, she's trauma dumping. This is insane. Like, please don't act like this guy. This is just terrible to act this way. It's I don't understand. This guy like brought up a very personal thing that a random stranger didn't need to know. And I mean, just look at it from the girl's perspective, right? She's just like, I like skinny and scrawny guys. And he's like, he started saying, oh, what about multimillionaires? What about 8 inches and thick? Okay, cool. You know, that could be taken on as a joke. You know, people are drunk, it's the beach. But then he's just like, I'm pure, I'm this, like my daughter did that. I'm not gonna get into that, but like, you have to just know how to act. A lot of people just don't know how to act accordingly. I mean, there's things that you can tell your friends because, you know, they are close to you and they understand the type of person you are. Like with my friends, I'm very direct with my friends, and like direct to the point where I'm not afraid to tell them, hey, shut the fuck up, you're not making any sense right now, this is stupid, right? And I'll tell them straight up, like, this is stupid, what you're doing doesn't make any sense, I have no idea why, like, there's no reasoning to it, the logic is idiotic. But you can't, like, you can't be that direct with strangers. You just have to read the room. It's very important that you do that because the navigation of your social skills is going to really improve dramatically when you like read the room. Off the first meeting, you can't like just be cursing no matter what, saying F this, F that, like I don't give a fuck about this, you know, start throwing money in the air. But you know, like once you become friends with them and you go out to the club, you know, you take a few ones, throw it up, do whatever you want. You know, they're like, oh, yeah, that's, you know, cool. It's, I know who he is. That's the person that's the person that, you know, that's who he is as a person. And I understand this is funny, haha, we're friends. But like this guy right here, that's crazy. Yeah, Peyton, I'm telling you, like there's so many people here. I don't want to say the word insecurities because that word is like really broadly used in any type of conflict. I don't know if it's insecurities. Let me see if there's like another word for insecurities. All right, let me see. Lack of confidence, no. Lack of self-confidence, no. Self-doubt, no. Loose. Yeah, that guy was loose. I mean, just acting like that is insane. It's just like sad. I mean, I don't even know like if I should get into like the pickup game of things, because like, you know, to be able to talk to girls you have to be normal. But you know, seeing from that guy's reaction, it just shows that normalcy is not actually usually normal these days. And it sucks because, you know, I've walked up to girls here in New York and I've just been completely shot down. But if I get shot down, it's not the end of the world. It's like, okay, no worries, I just, you know, don't fit the criteria of your standard, or I just came up to you at a bad time. There are multiple things that could happen, right? But just to act this way is just insane because like his video has been clipped on Twitter for I think years now, and he's always just gonna be known as that guy who's just like weird. Like if a girl, like imagine like imagine someone starts dating him, they don't know what happened, and then like they just like see that clip out of nowhere, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yo, this guy's crazy. Like, I don't want to give this guy a chance. So there's just things to it where you have to understand you can't just act out for no reason just because you think you're this. There's actually a growing up, I, and this was a mistake on my part. When I was growing up, I always said, "Oh, I don't care how anyone takes what I say, because I am who I am. I'm gonna be authentic or organic and true to myself or whatever it is." But I was like such an asshole, and partly because it was me working a lot and I was just like away from like many social settings. But then as I grew up, I just started realizing, yeah, this is like kind of immature. I think I have to, become a better person. I want, obviously, I'm not going to have 100% of the people that I meet, like me, but I do want to have a good reputation amongst myself, amongst my name, amongst my family, and amongst my friends, just because of the fact that you can meet anybody these days through other people, right? It's called networking. If like, especially in New York, a lot of people here know each other. A lot of high level people here know each other. And for example, if I meet somebody and I don't agree with something that he does, I'm not gonna just say, "Oh, fuck this guy," just because I don't agree with this. I'm just gonna say, "Yeah, that's your thing. I'll respect it. I'm not gonna do that, but we're still friends, we're still cool." Like, just one like disagreement is not gonna force me to like just say F this, and I'm not gonna put myself or put both of us in a situation that would cause some type of conflict. And then in the future, if I have another friend that I'm talking to, he's gonna like the guy that doesn't like me will just tell him, "Hey, he's a little weird, just be careful, he's a little aggressive," or whatever it is. So again, please read the room. I just quickly just wanted to discuss that. I actually got those videos sent to me by my friends. He said, I think it's a good idea for you to tell people that you shouldn't act out like an idiot. And that's really the biggest thing about I guess like the reputation. I think as you get older, the reputation is important. I'm not sure. I mean, Peyton, if you're still on with us, feel free to give us, your side of the thought process on what I'm talking about. I don't know how it is in South Africa, but here in the US, and I'm very big into business. I work in finance. I network with a lot of individuals. My family, my whole family is in finance as well. So I think like it's really important to have a good image. I think it's really important to have a strong reputation, that when people talk about, who you are, or like, oh, you like, hey, I just met this guy named Ozzy, but oh, I know Ozzy. He's a really great guy. He's so nice. He took me to the gym one time and he taught me a lot of things. We had a like long conversation, whatever it is, about this and that. So it just creates more avenues of opportunity for you as an individual, in no matter what you're trying to get into. So I think for me, it's important that people have a strong reputation that they want to protect, because, and again, as a man, at the end of the day, if you like take all the money out, take all the experience out, like all you have is your word. And if you're known as a person who commits to his promises, and if you're known as a person who is always nice to everyone, and you're known as a person who doesn't start anything for no reason, um people want to be around you, people want to be friends with you. And maybe if that guy didn't act weird at the beach, maybe that girl would have ended up talking to him, because it just sounded like she said she likes skinny and scrawny guys as a joke, and he just took that shit and just twisted the shit out of it, and trauma dumped into the entire audience, not to those girls, but to the interviewer and everyone watching that video. Like, it's just very cringe. You don't want to be in that situation. So act normal, be cool. Money doesn't make you anything, by the way. It doesn't make you better than others. I think money, it should be a good way to help other people. And what I mean by that is, I'm not saying like take $4 million and hand it out to everyone. I'm just saying that money should be used as a tool for you to open up new avenues of opportunity, whether if it's taking someone out on a date, whether if it's investing into another business, whether if it's creating a conversation in Italy about buying a villa, right? There's a lot of things you can do with money. And don't be that guy that just flexes all his money out because like that just gets really irritating, and it just doesn't make any sense, and you don't really want to be that guy that just like promotes negativity. That's just stupid. South Africa is a crazy place. You get a bunch of that act out like this. I hardly leave the house because I don't overly like people, but when I do, when I do leave, I see at least one childish person like this. Okay, so it sounds like where you are, there's a lot of people that just act weird. I mean, hey, welcome to life. I think with personality or personality management, it's kind of shocking to see individuals like act out like this, because when you're in school, and Peyton, feel free to give us, your, I guess, experience from school. I'm not sure where you went to school, if it was like in Europe or South Africa, but like I went to elementary school, middle school, and high school, and college, in the U.S. And elementary school, middle school, high school, you're in this like small bubble essentially most of your life, and you're not really taught much about personality management. Obviously, now in a time of social media and in the internet, you're able to see just like a bunch of crazy people act out and being recorded. But in my time, we were just now getting into the iPhone and the YouTube stuff, so we didn't really see much of the craziness that actually went on in the world that we were being protected from as kids, which I'm very grateful for. But getting out of high school and then going into college and then working, you see people that you thought would be really cool, but they're actually not. And I actually learned a lot from my first job. I was actually a teller at a bank when I was like 19. Um, that's when I started like seeing people from my childhood, right? Like, these are adults that I would see from my childhood, right? And I thought they were always nice. I thought they were cool, but then like they come in, they're just always having a gnarly attitude, just giving me shit for no reason, not understanding anything. It goes back to my previous streams where I told you guys that you think school is always about having the correct answer in the multiple choice question, but in reality, the world is filled with so many gray areas that you just have to consistently navigate between one or the other, and there is no right answer in many cases here. So the same thing with personality management. You grow up in school in such a small like area with such a small student body, right? Like my elementary school, when I graduated from elementary school, it was like me and 200 other kids. I went into middle school, it was like me and like 600 other kids, and then high school, it was like me and 1,200 other kids. Obviously, my world got bigger at every step of the way. However, it's nowhere nearly as big as me stepping into real life and seeing just like the craziness of individuals and how they act, and just like trying to understand the logic of why they act this way. And at the end of the day, you can't calculate a quantifiable answer on why someone wants to act like an idiot. And the most unfortunate thing about this is that if you say something to those people, they're going to double down on the fact that they're assholes and tell you that you're the crazy one. So, a lot of sensitivity in this world, and Peyton, stay in the house if there's too many crazies out there. I know New York is very high on crime. I'm actually very scared of being alone in the city past dark, because like I've seen so many crazy people, and me going to the gym, and I obviously know how to fight, but I'll do everything I can to get out of a fight, and I'm very vigilant of where I am, what I'm doing. I obviously do not go to the bad places, and yeah, I mean, just gotta stay away from that. I mean, also, what comes with personality management comes with a high degree of analysis. You have to be able to analyze quickly what you see from that individual. And if you're looking at somebody and they're not really portraying themselves in the right way, meaning that, they just look like they're dangerous, where like if you see a guy, being loud, and if you see, a woman just like giving everyone dirty looks, obviously you can tell, okay, maybe this person is not, you know, very nice, and it's probably best not to have an interaction with them, okay? So maybe just walk past them or avoid them, do something. But yeah, uh, I guess the point of this stream that I was trying to make is, if you're watching me, please don't act like an idiot. And if maybe you see this later on, also from the other side of it is, if you do see someone acting like an idiot, and if depending on how close they are to you, if they're like a best friend, feel free to tell them, hey, you're acting dumb. Please stop doing that. Here's a few examples of when you acted out. I didn't like it. Change this about yourself. And if you don't, I'm just gonna slowly have to like step away from you. However, if they're complete strangers, please, 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 please do not get into a conflicting situation, because that is the worst thing you can do. Don't ever fight. Don't ever argue, because if you're arguing with someone that's really dumb, you're just arguing with a wall that's never gonna go anywhere. Like, you're better off literally going to your closet and just like yelling at your clothes, because you're gonna get the same result from someone that's really dumb. Oh. Anyways, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That was really it. A packed few weeks on the way. I have to get ready to go to Uzbekistan. And again, I'll be posting a lot of content on my Instagram to just show you guys the country. But I'm about to take some nice photos out there. I'm gonna get a cigar. I really want to take a photo with this car called the Zhiguli. I speak Russian, by the way, if you guys didn't know. I speak Russian, English, and Korean. But there's a car called the Zhiguli, and it is a Soviet car that was popular during the Soviet days, and they're like so cool. Let me show you guys. Look at this. I don't even know what photo I can show you guys. Something like this. Like, this car is so sexy. Like, this is my dream car. Once I make enough money, I'm going to buy this car and bring it over to the States. These are cars from like the 1980s, and they're so antique. I mean, look at the inside. Like, this is so cool. Is this not cool? This is so beautiful. So I'm gonna take a very gentleman picture with this car. I'm gonna take a cigar, and I'm gonna drive this motherfucker, and take a few videos. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Maybe I'll have a girl next to me. Nah, I'm not. I lied. I'm just gonna be by myself and just take a nice photo. I'm bringing in my camera. I got a really nice camera recently, Sony A7 III. Great lens. I've been taking nice photos. I'm gonna up my Instagram game, because again, I want to look good for you guys. I want to look good for you guys. I want to set an example. I want to build a good reputation off my name. So yeah, it's gonna be a good thing. Again, today is Sunday. There's a lot of things happening on Sunday, and the one thing that I want you guys to focus on is really planning out what you're gonna do for the week. Peyton, if you're still here, please tell me what you want to do for the week, and I will hold you accountable on getting that done. It has to be a goal that you're working towards. It has to be a goal that you want to achieve at some point. But we are here to hold each other accountable, and anyone else that wants to join in, I've seen 3 viewers. If you want to join in, feel free to talk about any goals you guys have. We're going to keep each other accountable. Example, for me, I am going to continue to go to the gym. I want to go to the gym at least 6 times this week. I'm going to take on this fucking, this new job, and I'm still learning a lot, but I'm going to really just dive into my my work and get this work done. There's a lot of work that I have coming in for 2025 and 2026, and damn well I'm going to fucking be good at it. And I'm going to set a good standard and going to set a good example. And once I get my next job in the next 2 years, I will finally have the opportunity to move to London. That's right. I want to live in London. I love London. I'm actually visiting London in November. So all my followers, if you're there, feel free to pull up. We can have some dinner. And yeah, I'm a big Korean barbecue guy. There's a place called Ollie in London. It's very, very good. I'm going to be there in November. So it's a good time. And I'm going to see my favorite DJ called Boris Brejcha. I don't know if you guys know him. Actually, yeah, a lot of people don't know him. He's actually more in the European market than the American market. But I love Boris Brejcha. He's the reason why I started learning how to DJ. and I'm gonna continue to learn how to DJ and get good at it. But I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm gonna take on this fucking week and make it my bitch. Even though the week kind of fucking knocked me out a few times this week, I don't give a fuck though. I'm still coming in, ready to go, ready to attack everything, and continue my fucking goals. Goal for the week is to completely finish my room, been painting it and cleaning stuff, and then one more goal is to go for a run at least 4 times this week. All right, Peyton, I like that goal. I like that goal. So finish painting the room, or sorry, finish the room completely, and then run at least 4 times this week. All right, what is the distance of each run that you want to do? I know you're in South Africa, so it's in kilometers. So please feel free to give it to me in kilometers, and I will make a mental note and be able to help you achieve that goal by holding you accountable. On Wednesday, I'm going to ask you, have you ran between now and Wednesday? So it's going to be 4 a.m. for you on Wednesday. By the way, guys, shout out Peyton. Shout out Peyton. It's almost 5 a.m. in South Africa and she's watching me. Peyton, I don't know what in the world makes you want to watch me. I'm still a nobody, but again, I really, really appreciate you coming in here watching me. Halfway around the world, just a regular guy in New York trying to make it big. And damn, once I get my yacht, I'm definitely gonna send you an invite as my first follower, first fan, and always being supportive, right? So definitely gonna get on that train. But as of right now, really, really appreciate you. Don't know how else I can extend my thank yous, but I know that I don't know. I know you're young. I know you have a lot of things you want to do in life. So I'm definitely going to be there for you and help you out in any way that I can. I'm not sure how much older than you I am, but I have been through a lot of different cycles of my life, whether if it's in business, whether if it's going to college, whether if it's, I don't know, making a money move on the stock market. I don't know if I don't even know if you invest in the stock market, but I'm just a guy that is continuing to improve himself. I find you very inspirational, Peyton. Thank you. That's the goal. I want to continue to do that. I want to have genuine interactions with my fans. I want to have good conversations with them to continue to elevate them in the way that I'm elevating myself. I'm not seeing many people create this type of content. I know it's not going to be the most popular, but whoever wants to join in, feel free to join in. Tell your friends to join in. Tell your viewers, or not viewers, friends, colleagues, family, tell them to join in, and we'll all have some fun together. But Peyton, I will keep you accountable on the 5-kilometer run. I think that's 2.7 miles. So listen, I'm going to ask you if you ran 5 kilometers at least once on Wednesday, and then from Wednesday to Sunday, you have, a few more chances to get that in. But you got 4 times this week, and you want to finish your room, which you've been painting and cleaning. So listen, I'm going to keep you accountable. But also, feel free to ask me what I've been doing, right? Because this is a vice versa thing. This is an interactive situation. This is to everybody. I'm holding you accountable just like you're holding me accountable. So feel free to ask me if I've been going to the gym. I'm not going to miss the gym twice this week like I did this week. Fuck that. I'm going to continue to get stronger, continue to get better. Also, follow me on my Instagram. I post a lot of gym selfies on the Instagram. I like to flex my muscles a bit. I'm definitely not the biggest guy in the world, but I do want to look good and send that inspiration to all of you guys as well. It is Sunday night, so in about 3 weeks I'll be leaving. So in these next 3 weeks, we're gonna do a lot more growth. Again, we have a good amount of investing to do. I'm gonna find out for sure this week if I can teach you guys on how to invest, or even open a brokerage account. Peyton, do people invest in the stock market in South Africa? Is that a thing? Because in Uzbekistan, which is a country that is still kind of third world, that type of knowledge is just getting there, and we're in 2024, so I will see what I can do about getting that on the stream. And yeah, we have some decisions to make on what stocks we want to do, and I'm going to break down an analysis and just continue to, climb further. So again, 2025, right? We're almost there. The plan is still to buy my first investment property and also to buy my villa in Positano, Italy. Guys, just quickly want to tell you guys, I'm actually like really going deep into villa hunting in Italy. I do want a yearly vacation home because I just fucking love Italy. I fucking went there and I just could not. I like, damn. I felt like I saw a supermodel from Victoria's Secret. And I said, I have to, be here and look at this supermodel every single year. So let me show you guys Positano, Italy, most beautiful place on the planet. I have not been to Saint Tropez, France. I have not been to Santorini, Greece. I have not been to Mallorca. I think that's in Portugal. So there is still more exploring I have to do, but damn, we just take a look at Positano, Italy. This is like, I really want to buy a place like this. My God, this is so beautiful. I want to buy a place like this. I want to buy it here. I want to be able to come to this like vacation home every single year. And actually, I plan on throwing like yearly parties for my friends, my family every single year in Italy, specifically Positano. This is why next year, March, on my birthday, I'm going to Italy because I'm gonna go villa hunting and I don't give a fuck. Hopefully my stocks go up by then because that's really what I'm planning on doing is buying this with my stock money. So we'll see what's good. Here, like, look at this at nighttime. What the fuck? It is so beautiful. My God. This is obviously photoshopped, but take a look. I actually have no idea. My cousin will know those, so I'll chat to him. What is it? Let you know. What is it? Yeah, chat with your cousin, see what's going on. I'll be visiting you in Italy. Yeah. Hey, feel free to come. And enjoy your time in Italy. This is a great place. I know you're planning on moving to London soon. So, if you move to London and I'm living in London and, I make it bigger with, the fans, definitely having a fan meetup and, doing that. That's, later down in the future. We'll see where this goes. Look at this. Oh my God. Like, can you guys imagine a life where you wake up to this view and you say to yourself, what should I do for the day? Right? You get some breakfast, right? A little croissant, nice coffee. Fuck that, I don't drink coffee. I'll drink some boba tea. Someone like my guests will have coffee, and then we go sailing in this blue ass water, right? Get a nice little yacht, maybe like a $10 million yacht. Sit around with your friends, just chill, relax. That's a life, man. Just talk about the what you have done in the past. Oh, remember this time we did this. Remember this time we did that. Just talk about a few stories. Guys, that's the plan. I don't give a fuck how hard it is. This is not easy to do, and that makes me want to go fucking higher in that dream, because once I achieve this, like, I will feel really good about myself. And if you guys don't have a goal that you want to do in the long run, Peyton, I know you have goals for the coming week, but if you don't have goals in the long run, if you don't know what you want to do with your life, that's totally fine. But there's nothing wrong with exploring different opportunities and different possibilities. But me, I'm very, very materialistic, unfortunately, and I want to have a vacation home in Italy, and I want to, throw big ass parties in that vacation home. I'm gonna invite all my friends, all my family, definitely my followers and viewers, and we're just gonna have a great time. Finish the week strong, and start the week off strong as well. Cannot bulge in any shape or form. You got to be like the Spartans, right? Like they're strong from the left to the right, from the front to the back. They got each other covered. They're like a strong ass chain. You have to be strong. You have to be consistent. Consistency is the most important thing. Do not let your consistency fall in any way, shape, or form. Like I said, I had a bad week this week, right? But that was only 2 bad days out of the 7. And that's for me, that's considered a bad week. So I fell off, right, for Monday and Wednesday. And what did I do? I got back into the consistency. I got back into my rhythm. I got back into my routine, and I just finished the week off strong. And I'm gonna start the week off strong again tomorrow on Monday. Okay. Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Follow your dreams. Again, ask me any questions that you have. Any questions that you have. I'm by no means an expert on anything, but if you come up to me and tell me, hey, I'm stuck, I don't know what I want to do with my life, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna tell you, okay, do you have any likes? Do you have any interests? I like looking at houses on my free time. Okay, have you ever thought about being a real estate agent? Okay, how do I do that? Okay, let's look online together, right? Let's look at the local laws. Let's look at the local certifications. Let's look at the local licenses that you have to get. And then also let's look at some companies where you can apply and work for them, right? There's a lot of things you have to do, and it's all a process. Again, this is a marathon, not a race. Me, I like to, be vigilant with my shit. But if, you are a little slower in how you want to work, that's totally fine. But I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you get there, right? And I want you guys to help me if I have any questions as well, right? Like Peyton is in South Africa. So if I ever visit South Africa, I'm going to ask her, hey, what are the best places to go to? And, what are the best foods? What are the best beaches? What are the best places to go for a club? What are the best places to go to a bar? What's the best place to go to a activity, right? Like go-karting. I don't even know if they got go-karting in South Africa, but if they do, I got someone that can help me out and tell me, right? So that's the most important thing. All right, guys, finish the week off strong. It's Sunday. If you didn't finish the week strong, just get back on the horse and fucking get it done next week. That's the only way to go about it. I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to motivate you guys. I'm here to tell you straight up that you need to not leave anything for tomorrow. I'm going to keep saying this over and over again. There is no tomorrow. It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed that I'm going to wake up tomorrow. If I die, knock on wood, but I'll be still happy that I'm trying to do something. Okay, I want to set a good future for myself and for my family and for my kids and for my grandkids and my great grandkids. The most important thing you can do right now is take action. That's the most important thing you can do right now, is take action. You take action, you take the first step, you're doing something, you're moving, right? Life is not going to stop for you. You have to move with it and motion yourself into the position that you want to get into. Do not stop for anything. Stay consistent, stay strong, and again, there is no tomorrow. You fucking make a goal and get that shit done. That's it. That you're only going to get that through hard work and dedication. All right, guys. I will see you Wednesday. There's something I do want to talk about in regards on Wednesday to Brian Johnson. If you guys don't know him yet, please look him up. But he's a health expert on really just progressing humanity's evolution. And I'll really just be talking about that on Wednesday. And, I'm gonna show you guys how I'm incorporating some of the things he's doing in my life, so that I can stay strong for the future and be more fit. But I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Hopefully on Wednesday you guys have something ready to go. Peyton, I will definitely talk to you about your room and your running of the 5K at least 4 times this week. Okay, we have 7 days, Monday through Wednesday. You have to run at least 4 times this week. Okay, so I'm gonna keep you accountable on your goals for the week. So let's continue to be strong. Let's continue to be great. And again, there is no tomorrow. I'll see you guys later.